Good morning and happy Friday. I don't know why people drive so crazy. Where you going? You're not gonna get nowhere no faster. Just do the speed limit, take your time. And when you don't take your time, that's when you end up getting into an accident, or you may have to slam on brakes, or just your reaction has to be a lot quicker than if you were just driving the speed limit. So sometimes I do try to drive the speed limit. Most of the time I do, because I've learned that, I never want to feel rushed, and I don't want to be fearful of causing an accident, or just getting into an accident. Like I don't want it. I don't want it, but I think that's what normally happens, even in life, we want things quick. We want things to happen faster than what they are. We want things like at the snap of our fingers, and it just don't work like that. Like, everything in life is a process, and whatever it is that you want to do, whatever it is that you are doing, it's a process, and you have to go through the necessary steps to get to where you want to be. There is no fast track type of thing, and if it is fast track, that means it's going to take more work. And will you be ready for more work? Will you be ready to cram all that work in, let's just say 1 week, or 2 weeks? Will you be ready for that? Can your mind handle that? Do you think you will be able to learn what you need to learn in those 2 weeks because it's so fast track? Because that's what you thought you wanted. So you have to be mindful and always think about what you think that you want, because sometimes what you think that you want is not it. Because see, once you get into it, then it's like, oh Lord, what did I do? I should have just waited, or I shouldn't have been so quick to make that decision, or I shouldn't have been so quick to do that one thing. Like, you just have to take a step back and think the whole thing through from the beginning to the end. And that's the type of person I am. I think through things. I think from the beginning to the end. And people always ask me, why you think so much? You're thinking too hard. You're making too much of it. But to keep me from being disappointed, to keep me on a level ground, to keep me in a place of peace and balance, that's what I have to do for myself. Because, a lot of times we put so much energy into certain things. We put so much energy into certain people. And when things don't work out the way that we want them to, or that we thought that they would, we get disappointed, right? And when you expect so much, you will always get disappointed. And so for me, I need to think of the now and the later, so I won't be disappointed, or so I won't be so disappointed. And then I'll be able to pick myself back up and just keep going, and and try it again, whatever it may be. So just always know that being in a rush, being on a fast track is not always a good thing. It's not. And I'm the type of person, I want to learn along the way. I want to pick up different things along the way. And I know I can't do that if everything is fast paced. If I'm trying to hurry up and do something, I know that it's not going to work for me, because I've done that. Rushing into things and, not knowing enough. And a lot of times we rush into things and we don't know enough. So when you feel like you know enough, then you do whatever it is that you want to do. But until then, don't rush into anything. Don't be so quick to make a judgment. Don't be so quick to make a decision. Don't be so quick to write somebody off. Don't be so quick to jump to that job. Don't be so quick to jump into school. Like, don't be so quick to jump into that business, because you have to have a plan. I tell anybody, you have to have a plan, because that's something I had to learn. Like, even if you make a plan and that plan don't work the way that you want it to work, but it's working, then that shows progress, but don't stop because it's not going the way that you want it to go, like right now, because you had it in order. It may not go in the order that you wrote it down, but it's going. And so as it goes, you need to check off what is actually getting done. And so just make a plan for whatever it is you're doing in your life. Wherever you are in your life, make a plan, write it down, stick to it. It may not be in that order that you wrote it down, but stick to it anyway. Because like I said before, progress is better than no progress at all. That's also another thing I had to learn. I've learned a lot over my life, and I'm just like, I'm the type of person, I want the best for everybody, but everybody is going to see things the way that I see them. Everybody is going to do things the way that I would do them, but I had to get to this place. And so I know that for them, they have to get to that place as well. So I just can't expect for them to do what I know now, right? They have to do and figure it out for themselves, but at least when I shared whatever it was with them, that when they finally get to that place, they'll be like, okay, now this is what she was talking about. You know what? She was right. So that's what I want for others, and whoever may be, whoever I may come in contact with, that's what I want for other people. I'm not going to dare sit here and act like I know everything, because I don't, but I do know what my experiences were. I do know what I have learned from my experiences, and I take those experiences and I turn them into something that could continuously help me and help somebody else. And that is how I came up with Rebuilding Women, because of my experiences, because I wouldn't dare want somebody else to go through what I went through. And even if they do, they won't stay in it so long. And even if they do, at least they will have the mindset of knowing what they see, of knowing what they're going through, and knowing if they want to stay in it, if they want to continue to be in that place, if they want to continue on with whatever it is that they're doing that they may feel isn't right. So at least you have the concept of knowing, at least you have the knowledge of knowing what it is you're dealing with versus not knowing, or you never heard nobody talk about it before, so you just don't know, so now you just gonna go with the flow, and it's not fair. It's really not. It's a lot of things that we haven't been taught, and we are being taught now through our life experiences, and some of those experiences are hard. They're really hard, but those are the things that we have to learn for ourselves. Some of us learn and some of us don't, but I'm hoping that you learn more than not. But like I said before, that's how I came up with Rebuilding Women. Rebuilding, at first it was rebuilding all over again, and then I thought about it. I was like, well, you really can't do that. So I was like, well, rebuilding from where you are. Right? So you rebuild from where you are by taking what you've learned and making sure that you don't repeat those same things again. Rebuilding from where you are is going on with life and pray and hoping that you don't repeat those same things that you've already been through. Rebuilding from where you are is taking what you have learned and use that as your strength. Use that as something that you can hold on to real tight and never let go, and just let it be your guide in whatever it is in your life. Be your guide to decisions, be your guide to, jobs, businesses, just whatever it may be, your kids, let your lessons be your guide to whatever it is you are doing in your life, to whatever it is you want to do in your life. Allow your lessons to be your guide, and just know that it's okay to start from where you are, but just never look at it as starting, I got to start all over again. No, you don't. You just start from where you are. You just pick up where you are, and you keep going, and you keep doing better. You keep becoming better. You keep being better. Show yourself that you can do it. Don't worry about trying to show somebody else, but show yourself that you can do it. Right? So when those more lessons continue to come, guess what? They won't be so hard to deal with. You'll be able to say, you know what? This is what I did last time in that other situation, so this is what I'm going to do this time. Or you may be able to find a different type of way of getting through that certain situation that you're in. you know. So you just have to be a thinker. You have to think, you know, you have to think ahead. You have to think about you. You have to think about what you want, you know, how you will handle things, you know. Just a whole lot that goes on in life that, you know, you learn and that you need to continuously do. And when you continuously do stuff, it becomes a habit. So if you are at a place to where you feel like you have to start over, don't consider it as starting over. Just consider it as, you know, rebuilding from where you are now, and so you can rebuild into something better. Not building who you used to be, but building who you are now. You building onto that. You're adding on to that. You know, that's just like constructing a building. Like they start from the bottom, right, and then they get halfway, and let's just say the rain comes, right, and it stops them from working. You know, for a couple of days, sometimes for a couple of weeks, it stops them from working because they got to wait till everything dries out and all that. So now it prolongs the construction. So when everything dries out, then what do? They come back and they start back. They don't start over, right? Because they've already built that foundation. But what they do, they continue to work on what they had already started building. That was good. That was good. And y'all, I just came up with that. I'm just on a rant this morning, but that's what happens. They continue on building on what they have already built, which was that foundation. So whatever it is that you have been through in your life, that's just your foundation. And you take that and you build onto that. Don't tear it down and start all over. No, you keep building onto that. Yes, it may be a stop and go type of situation, but that's okay. Once you start back up again, you keep building on to that. You keep building onto that, you know, until you get it built to the way that you want it to be, right? So in construction, they continue to build onto that foundation until they get it, until they finish that plan that was already written out for them to do. You know, they continue until it's done, right? And then what they do, they move on to the next project. They move on to the next construction site. And what happens again? They have to start from the ground up. So once again, they start from the ground, building the foundation. Once again, it starts to rain. Now you got to wait for the rain to cease. Now you got to wait for, you know, everything to dry out to continue to build onto what they were already building. Boom. That was awesome. I don't know where that came from just now, but it came. And I think somebody needed that word. And so if it was you, I hope you can take this and keep building on to what you already have. Keep building on to what you have built. Keep building on to your life. Don't stop. Don't start over. Well, you probably will stop. But when you start again, start from where you are, right? Start from the foundation that you have already created for yourself. You know, you do just that. I gotta return. Maybe I could turn around. You know, but you just continue on from where you are, and just keep building. Keep building. You know, yes, life is going to happen. Yes, things are going to happen. Yes, you're going to have trials and tribulations. But guess what? You keep building. You keep going. You keep going. Y'all, I have to return this book. This is a good book. It really is. It really is. But guess what? I didn't even get a chance to finish reading it. I'm really not a book reader, but I am trying my best. But what I'm going to have to do is turn this in, and I'm going to have to check it out again. I'll probably wait about a week or two to check it out again, and then I will finish reading it. So, because I done renewed, and the lady tell me I had no more renewals. So, but yeah, that's what life is all about. Keep on keeping on, you know. So I think that's my rant for this morning. I hope you enjoyed this. I think if I can, I think I'm gonna take this and load it onto my YouTube page, because this was good work, especially about that construction part, and I just came up with that, and just while I was just talking. But it's amazing of what comes to me sometimes when I'm on a rant. You know, ooh, come out here. You know, but it's amazing. You know what I. Sometimes, like, I'm like, oh, Sean, that was good. But I really think that this was some good information. I need to write this down, because I'm going to go on my Facebook group page, and I'm going to talk about this as well. It may not be as long as this Periscope was, but I'm going to go on there and share what I shared on here this morning, because it was good. It was good. Or if I can, I don't know. I'll see. But I really enjoyed the conversation this morning. I hope you did too. If you know someone who could use this, please share it out. You can follow me on my social media platforms: Facebook, LaShonda Lurks, Instagram at LaShonda Nicole 97, Twitter at Nicole3273. My websites are www.rebuildingwomen.com and then www.lashondanicole.com. So yeah, those are my platforms. So if you have any questions, is there anything that you want to know, any questions that you may have that you think that I can help you with, and by all means reach out to me. You know, all about having conversations with people and just being able to help somebody else, you know, because I had to help myself, and some people don't know how to help themselves, but luckily I was able to. But I want to be able to help somebody else, so hopefully that person will be you. So okay, so if it's you, just let me know. Those are my platforms. Go check me out. Let me know what you think. My rebuildingwomen.com, that is something I started before I started actually doing lives, and it's just my life experiences. A lot of times I find myself talking to third person, you know, but what I have written is based off my life experiences, and I hope that each thing has its own topic. So I'm hoping that you will find something on there that is relatable to you. And if you do, leave a comment and let me know. This helped me. You know, that's all I ask. But that's it. I'm at work now. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. I need to reintroduce myself. My name is LaShonda. I am a mom of two. I am a hairstylist. I do have a health and wellness business, and I do have a business that I am in the process of building, which is Rebuilding Women, which is what I talked about earlier. Yeah, and that's it. Oh, and I'm also a home care specialist. Yeah, I do a lot, but the thing is, I love what I do. I love what I do. I love doing hair. I love doing home care. I love writing. That's how I ended up creating my blog and coming up with a website. I love writing, you know, and now I'm learning to love doing lives. It's going to take me a minute, you know, because sometimes I just feel like, oh, I don't have nothing to talk about, but I have a lot to talk about. I just have to get in a place of peace, a quiet place, so I can get my thoughts together. And most of the time my thoughts come when I'm driving, like it did this morning, you know. So I'm going to definitely continue to come on here and do more periscopes. Most of them will be in the morning, because I'm always in my car driving in the morning, dropping my kids off at school, and then maybe in betweens, I'm not sure. Oh, so listen, I also have 2 pages on Facebook. One is my regular page, my personal page. The other one is a page I call Quotes for Women. Go check it out. And then my other page is called Rebuilding Women COM, and that is a private Facebook page that I created, that I go on there and I do this. I go live on there and just talk about different things. So Excuse me. So if you would like to join me on any of those platforms, you're welcome. But most of all, go join my Facebook group page, Rebuilding Women COM. All right, I think that's it. But happy Friday. Enjoy your day. Be blessed. And command your day. Command that today will be a good day. I don't care how your day started off being. I don't care what you think your day is going to end up like. I don't care. Command your day anyway. Command that your day will be a good day. And watch how it may have started off a little rough, but it's going to end on a good note. All right? Take care. Be blessed. And thanks for watching.